So when Ole starts to produce this in 1932, the business is still called Billund Woodworking Factory, as it was called when he was a carpenter. But after 2 years, in 1934, Ole makes the decision that this is what he wants to focus on. At first, we're fairly sure that he has an idea that he wants to go back being a carpenter when the economic crisis is over. These are wooden toys from the 40s and 50s. So as you can see, the quality and also the productivity increases up through the 40s and 50s. So a nice example of the toys we produced back then. But as you can see, still wooden toys.
So what is that right there?
So that's one of the first plastic injection molding machines. So it shows how this how it started with the plastic production in the late 40s and early 50s. So again, I have to stress that what we look at here, the bricks of course, but also the other plastic toys we have down here, all of this is sold at the same time as the wooden toys we just saw. Again, it's sold at the same time. But talking about the brick, the very first brick that we introduced, the first plastic brick, is introduced in 1949. We actually have a box over there. It's the one on the bottom. Back then we called the product automatic binding bricks. In 1955 we call it, and this is what we look at right here, we start to call it Lego System in Play. That's really important, and you can hear it in the name as well, Lego System. The system idea that we talk a lot about today. And in 1958 we patent this solution, the tubes. And this is the most important thing that has ever happened in this company's history. If you combine these products from the 60s with what we just saw from the 50s, you can see that these models are just much more elaborate, much more detailed. And that's simply because they are made with the new brick. Now it's possible. With the hollow brick, you would not be able to make a lot of these models. They would fall apart. The stability wouldn't be there. So from 60 onwards, we say, let's focus completely on the brick. But now in 62, we come up with the Lego wheels. So now we get movement. Now we can move our creations. That is huge. So we introduced the very first Lego figure in 1974. Today we have a mix of our own homegrown product lines such as City, Ninjago, Friends, and then we have licensed products such as Star Wars. So we have both. We have a mix of the two today.